What's up? So, what you just saw was a badass journal. What? Check this out. Okay, so you see all these books? Alright, I went in to Half Price Books today. If you don't know what Half Price Books is, because maybe you're not in this country, Mr. Fudgy Poo, or anybody else that watches these vlogs, all three of you. Yeah, I upgraded it to 2, from 2 to 3, because I know there's 3 of you out there. Half Price Books is this place where basically books are half price. Oh, wow. It's even in the title. Yeah, well, it's basically this bookstore where you can find a lot of older books, maybe sometimes newer books, at super discounted prices. And it's awesome, especially for their comics. You can find some awesome comics before the comic book people beat you there. Comic book people like show up first thing in the morning at Half Price Books and like, where are your new comics? And they buy every single Batman issue. Ugh, stupid. And they leave you all the doubles that of course nobody likes. So I went in today and I was like, oh, let me look at freaking, it was the same Batman comic over and over and over. Ugh. Anyways, that was my Batman rant of how they buy everything. Anyway, so I went in to buy a journal. Like, a journal because we're supposed to write every day. Not every day, like twice or 3 times a week in my acting class. Like, just things she tells us to write about or life in general. We're supposed to write in our journal twice a week. So I was like, man, I need to do that now instead of doing it like, the last week of 20 million entries, you know? 16-week class, I need to have at least 32 entries. So I went to buy a journal, and if you ever have the chance of going to Half Price Books and you're somebody that likes to go and read books, or like books with pictures, and Half Price Books has a lot of stuff that you've probably never seen before, because, well, usually if you ever go into a bookstore like Barnes & Noble or something, you kind of you already know what you're looking for, and you probably just buy it and leave. Half Price Books has stuff that didn't sell, or blah blah blah, that you may have never seen in your life, and it's awesome. So I love going to their art section, because they have design books, like, all the time. Like, I got this design book, it has all these tips and stuff about when you're designing on the computer, how you should design, colors, palette, like all this different stuff, which is awesome. Then I bought this book. Let me see if I can show you. Look at that, oh man, they made it look all sweet. And then it's all about like different designs people have made and whatnot. It's another thing, like people design their own books and stuff and how they designed them. It's really awesome. And then this big old book right here, look at that price. $7! $7 freaking dollars. Well, $7.99. $8. This one was $7. This one was $7. Oh, this one was $8. I'm sorry, I lied. So I saw those first before I even found the notebooks, and I was like, oh man, I already picked up those 3 books, and I was like, I haven't even got my notebook yet. So I was like, I found the lady that works there, and I was like, where are your notebooks? And she was like, oh, they're right there. Of course, right in front of me. That always happens, and I always laughed at people that did that, because I used to work in retail, and I'm like, they're right there. Oh, they're right there. And oh, they're right there in front of your face, duh. So of course it happened to me. Right in front of my face. I saw these. It was like a pack of 2 for like $10. But there's like 100 something pages in each, I think. But they're awesome, simple little notebooks. And I was like, awesome. And then I go to the other side and I find this. And if you don't know what this is, if you're in school, you might have read Pride and Prejudice. I think that's what the book was called. Very huge book in novel history, writing history. It's a very popular book. They made a zombie version called Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and this is what this is. But you want to see why? It was $4. But check this out. It's there you go, like regular, like awesome paper, and then where is it at? And then bam, bloodstained paper. I like writing my ideas. I wanted something awesome. And it's a Pride and Prejudice and Zombies journal, which is freaking awesome. So one of these is going to be for school. One of these, YouTube ideas or movie ideas. Because if you don't know, I write scripts and stuff. Film has always been my passion. But YouTube just became an outlet for me to actually pursue other stuff and really get outside my shell and blah, blah, blah. You've heard that before. If you haven't heard that before, you should look at some of my older vlogs. Yeah. But yeah, so, half-price books, totally. So that's what I did today, basically. I worked. Super easy work day until like the last hour of work. Everything started collapsing around us. I blame it on my friend Lucio. He didn't do anything all day, and then he started working. He actually started working and everything broke. Yeah, you know it's true, Lucio. Anyway, so that was that. I bought a bunch of books. Went to work, did all that. This morning I went running. Yeah, remember? And I think yesterday's vlog I said I'm going to try to get up early. Maybe I didn't even say that in yesterday's vlog. I don't know. But I actually got up early and went running. Alright? And I just wanted to try out my shoes. I ran to like, we have this like community pool thing. I ran there. It's a good distance. Came back in blue chunks. I'm not even lying. I was like, it was bad. It was bad. But it felt awesome after it. It's just because, I don't know, if you ever really worked out really hard and you push yourself to the limit, and yeah, that happened. I pushed myself. I was like in that mindset, like, don't stop running, don't stop running. I didn't stop running, and that happened. I couldn't control it. I was just like, bleh! And yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go. I just want to show you my books, because that's awesome. And I know I'm missing a vlog. I thought about doing it before. I thought about doing it while I was at half price. That would have been awesome. But there was a lot of people. And you know how I get scared with people. I'm like, ah! But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go. As always, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the Music Monday channel. Subscribe to Inception's channel. Subscribe to the Cowboys channel because they won. And subscribe to the Design Books channel. And, you know, check out Half Price Books if you're ever in America. I think they're all over America. I don't know. But find them. Anyways, later!